Honestly, I would not sign this permission slip if my kid gave me this permission slip and said, "Hey, Dad, we're going on a field trip to an abandoned town to go search why it's abandoned." I'm gonna look at him like these. Yo, what's up guys, Prince Charming. We are checking out some more scary horror compilations. It's the Stay Quiet Challenge. This one is from LLAMA Arts. The first one we're watching is Scary Field Trip Horror Stories Animated. The second one is called Scary Vacation Stories 2 Animated. This is the Stay Quiet Challenge. We're watching 2 animated horror stories. You do not want to make a peep. You don't want to get scared. You want to get frightened. You want to stay quiet. It's actually harder than you may think. You know, you may make a noise. You may want to comment or something, but no. Zip your lips, stay quiet, and let's watch these horror videos. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and go ahead and comment the latest nightmare you've had. The latest nightmare I've had, I think it was, I was falling in love. Ah, that's a nightmare. But enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and check out these Scary Field Trip Horror Stories animated videos. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's by LLAMA Arts. Oh my god. Scary Field Trip Horror Stories Animated. Alright, let's get it.
Back in high school, I took a mysteries and mythology type class, or something like that. I don't remember the name of the class. It basically just had to do with real life mysteries and creepy shit.
Sounds boring.
I was into that kind of stuff. I was taking the class with a good friend, who I'll call Ben for this story.
Stop bothering him! He's trying to learn.
The teacher of the class took us on a field trip to a nearby abandoned village with an unknown past.
Okay.
The village was built in the early 1900s, but seems as though it had been quickly abandoned shortly after it was built. The bus ride there was about 20 minutes. All of us were glued to the bus windows as we pulled up some sketchy-looking, decrepit road cutting through dense forest. The road eventually led to a clearing. We were there.
Yay, I made it!
Out onto the road, which had grass growing through the cracks. The grass surrounding was almost knee-high. Then there were the buildings. The tall, archaic brick buildings with the boarded-up windows all gave off such chilling vibes. The teacher lined all 20 of us up, counted heads, and then began leading the way. The
Why are y'all
point of
here?
this little field trip was to use the so-called skills we learned in class to see if we could put anything together about why the village may have been abandoned so long ago.
So you're telling me you took kids, students, on a field trip like some Scooby-Doo mystery game to find out why this town is abandoned? Did this seem like a good idea to you? Honestly, I would not sign this permission slip if my kid gave me this permission slip and said, "Hey, Dad, we're going on a field trip to an abandoned town to go search why it's abandoned." I'm gonna look at him like these. Shout out to Illuminati, but no, seriously, like, come on, an abandoned town? Like, this is just the formula for something bad to go wrong. Come on!
Some of the buildings had holes in the walls to serve as entryways. There were even holes in the ground next to some of the buildings, seemingly dug to get into the basements of some of the buildings, which seemed creepy.
That's very creepy, honestly.
There was one building, though. It stood taller than any of the others.
And y'all want to explore that?
It intrigued me the most.
Oh, really? It
The
intrigued.
teacher was leaving the group towards the village church. Ben and I decided to sneak off on our own to look for anything interesting.
Of course you're going to sneak off. You
When
never
we
tell the
walked off in
teacher.
the direction of the tallest building, we saw a hole in the ground. It was dug by the back door of the building, which had been sealed off.
Somebody's in there, bro.
In the hole was a ladder, which led down to the concrete floor below.
Oh, gosh.
We both looked at each other and knew we had to do it.
You had to do
Ben
it?
climbed down first, then me.
You just had to, bro. Did you? Alright, I'm not gonna go too in on it, but they're like, we just had to do it, bro. I love LLAMA Arts, bro. I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, I love when people say they had to go explore this spooky mansion because you just had to do it. Hey, I guess they're just braver than me. All I know is that I will never, ever, 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 ever do something like this. I don't need to go down a spooky ladder to a place that we sneaked off to go explore. No, I'm good.
Luckily, this was just around the time Apple started putting flashlights on their phones, so
Okay,
we had a
good.
source of light.
Good.
It was creepy down there.
Spray
There were a
paint.
couple of beer bottles, one graffiti tag on the wall, and dusty wooden planks everywhere.
Kids come down here to smoke.
There
Clearly.
was a wooden stairway which led up to complete darkness, since all windows and doors had been sealed shut from above. We had already gone as far as to enter the building.
Oh, you're gonna
so
go.
We figured we'd go up the stairs too.
Why not? Why not die
I went
today?
first.
Of
With
course.
each step, the creakiness of the 100-year-old wood made me feel as if I was going to fall through each and every step. Ben followed suit.
This is a mystery gang.
This floor of the building was very tight. It seemed like there were many openings going off into different, smaller rooms.
Let's get it!
It was so dark in there, you would never even guess it was daytime. Ben and I were honestly starting to get creeped out in there, and agreed to go back outside. But just then, there was a noise in one of the tiny rooms, like a big rock hitting the concrete floor.
They're gonna go explore it.
The instinct would be to run, but Ben and I froze, locked eyes for a moment,
And said, let's go check it out.
both tiptoed over to the opening of the room.
Oh my gosh.
We shined the lights.
I hope
into
y'all
the
get
room
blasted.
And ran. We ran back down the stairs and then up the rusty ladder back
What'd y'all
outside.
see?
We caught up to the group out of breath. We didn't say anything though to avoid getting in trouble.
What'd y'all see?
One of our classmates asked us what was wrong. We told him we snuck into one of the buildings. And in one of the rooms, when we shined the light into it, we saw 3 guys standing maybe 10 feet away from the doorway, facing Ben and I in a weird formation, as if they were waiting for us.
Oh no! That sent chills down my spine, dude. No!
As we continued following the group, we paid extra attention to the tall building we entered from the distance.
No, sir! No, sir! That is not okay with me. No, no, don't do it. No, sir. Did y'all see them? They look like Suicide Squad up in there, bruh. They're all dressed up and everything like they're expecting visitors. Like they knew somebody was finna pull up on them. Did they know this field trip was about to happen? Like, how did they know? Why are they all dressed up, ready to meet guests? There's something to this we don't know about. We need more information. What are y'all hiding from us? I suspect something.
And before leaving, we saw a person's face at one of the higher level windows that had not been boarded up.
Was good.
We never told the teacher in fear of getting in trouble.
Good.
We didn't know what to think. Were those just homeless people living in there? Were they gang members in hiding?
What's good,
That
blood?
freaks me out with his theory. He says they were ghosts of the people who once lived in the town. Still, the way the 3 guys were just hauntingly standing there so calmly,
Please don't show it. Please don't show it.
staring at us the moment we peeked our heads through that doorway. I still can't get that image out of my head.
Oh my gosh.
I may go back to that village one day, just to prove Ben's idea wrong.
Did you hear him? After all he's been through, after all the turmoil and troubles he's been through, he said, I might go back to that village though. No, I didn't have enough of a scare before. I know. I didn't feel like my life was on the line enough. I have to have another get at it. Man, I'm telling you, you kids just love adventures and mysteries. Let me tell y'all, this only happens in movies and TV shows. In real life, you end up in the forest in a body bag, bro. You don't survive. Because creepy stuff like this don't make it. People don't make it out of stuff like this. You really think you're going to find like an abandoned shack in the woods, explore it, and you're going to make it out alive? No, somebody's in there, and he's probably like a crazy axe murderer. Scary Vacation Stories 2. Let's get it!
I was vacationing in the Bahamas when I was 14 with some family friends. My friend and I were getting some henna tattoos at the hotel, and there was this guy lingering around us.
What do you
But
want?
we didn't think much of it because a lot of people would stop to see what was going on. After mine was done, I told my friend and her mom I was going to go back to the room to get ready for dinner. There were 2 ways to the other side of the hotel, either
my
inside through a
gosh.
bunch of small stores or outside along the pool.
She's being followed.
I walked through the inside and got to the elevator, where I saw the guy who had been watching us already
Good
at the elevator.
gosh. Don't
We
get on
got
it.
on together.
Oh,
and he
gosh.
gestured for me to choose my floor button first.
Idiot.
I
Don't.
clicked it, but he didn't choose another floor.
Now he knows where you live.
Alarms start going off in my head. But what could I do? I was stuck in an elevator.
I saw through this from the get-go, bruh. Come on. Like, you don't get on a creepy elevator with somebody you don't know. Especially if you're a female. Look at him! Oh my gosh. Did y'all see him closing in on her? Did y'all see him closing in on her, bro? Nah, no sir, no sir. That's finna be something new on the channel. No sir, that's not okay. That's not what's finna go down. We don't creep on women like that. No, seriously, that's very creepy. I'm a guy and I was creeped out by that. Did y'all see the way he was slowly tiptoeing towards her? No sir. Girl, you better run. Girl, you better run.
Stopped on my floor and I started walking to my room. In this hotel, most of the rooms face the ocean.
And you're walking to your room.
The hallway were just windows. I was in the very last room on that floor.
Now he knows we live.
I could see the guy following me about 10 feet behind. About 2 doors from my room, he ran up and grabbed me.
Oh
I
gosh.
kicked and screamed and he dropped onto the floor. I ran to the room and locked myself in. After talking with security and giving a description, they found the guy and found out that he had actually been following multiple younger women in the building.
Does he even, he's not even on vacation. That's his vacation, preying on women. Girl, like, I'm so glad you got away. Like, good job for you, but realistically, I hate to break it to you, but in a situation like that, a girl is not gonna just fight off a guy like that. Like, guys are actually pretty strong. Please, 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 next time, do not, first of all, don't get on the elevator with a creepy guy. You even mentioned it's kind of creepy, and you got on the elevator with him. You pushed your floor number first, then you start actually heading towards your room. I would have, like, went to the bathroom and, like, made up something, but nah, you actually were trying to go to your room. But thankfully, you got away. You know, you took that dub, you fought off your attacker, and got away. So yeah, take this dub, and that's from Prince Charming. So I hope you guys weren't too creeped out. I know the first one was way more creepier. The second one was more of like a good ending. I like that ending. You know, she got away. It was a very good ending, and he got caught. So don't forget to hit me with a like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you want to reply from yours truly, Prince Charming. My name is Prince Ohakam. Stay charming, my friends.